Okay, this is an Irriland Silver Series Traveler. This happens to be a 2.3 inch hose, inside diameter, by 820 feet long. And the way these work, now let's do a walk around first. This is the turbine side. You got a turbine and a gearbox. Okay, here's a PTO shaft. And in here is a controller to control the speed. Get to that in a minute. Got a solar panel to power the controller. There's a battery down here. And the bypass valve to control the speed with an electric actuator. It's a 3-speed gearbox. This is your engagement lever. Sprinkler cart. 2-inch thread up top. It is British thread because it's made in Italy. We have adapters, but we also have British threaded sprinklers. And it's on a ball joint with a gasket, so you can adjust the angle. The yellow roller sits on the pipe and has magnets in it that tell the sensor how fast the pipe is retracting. There is a scroll bar that you need to keep greased. It will push the forks back and forth to time the hose onto the reel so it doesn't get messed up. Stabilizer legs. And on this side is the chain drive. There's a chain under that cover with sprockets to run the scroll bar. See that there. And then we have a little drum with lay flat supply hose, so when you move the machine you can take your supply hose with you. The inlet is a B-type fitting, and the supply hose has B-type fittings, and we supply one B-type fitting by male pipe thread, so you can hook that up to your hydrant. That is national pipe thread on the adapter with the green protective cover. So the way these work is you would use this crank, gearbox crank, attached to the PTO shaft to lower the cart to the ground. And then your tractor would pull the cart out. And then you'd hook up the water supply. Water will flow through the turbine. Turbine spins the gearbox. Gears turn the pinion gear, which is down in there. And the pinion gear drives the crown gear, which is on the outer edge of the drum. And that retracts the hose reel and retracts the hose. Now there is a bypass valve, like we mentioned, on the turbine. So if you turn the controller to maximum, that ball valve will close all the way and all the water will be going through the turbine. If you turn it to minimum, the ball valve will open all the way and water will bypass the turbine and the machine will stop turning. So if you set the speed, say 92 feet per hour, the valve will adjust and try to achieve that speed. Like we said before, it knows how fast the hose is retracting because of the yellow roller. It will take a few minutes for the machine to adjust the valve. It'll make a small adjustment, wait, see how fast it's going, make another adjustment, and keep doing that until the speed is achieved. If it can't achieve that speed, it will flash some warning lights and tell you that it can't do that. If you want the valve to be stopped in whatever position it's in, you move to stop, they're off, and the valve won't move, it'll stay in that position. Everything is fully galvanized, and it also has a turntable. So you pull this pin, and now you can rotate the machine on the frame. The idea is that you would turn it 90 degrees. So now you can water that direction at 1,000 feet. Set it up in the morning, run 1,000 feet, Come back in the evening, spin it 180 degrees. And now you're watering that way in 1,000 feet. So you can do that and move the machine every other day if you want to run it all the time. Rotate it back to transport position, put your pin back in, and move it to your next position.